From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Avery Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Allen on the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Allen. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Dax Hill up for the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Allen on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll run for it with Barkley. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
On first down, here's Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. Gets a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Burrow. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. So much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Jump off, caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. he'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on third down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Now Allen. It's a screen to Barkley. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Ball at the 33 for first down. Complete fake. Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now again, it's Brown heading right. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Crosby on the tackle. To the tackle man, back at the 37-yard line.
I'll pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning, it's B.I. Lil Jon and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, bro, and let me see you.
On third down, here's Burrow. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Spins out of one stop. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the 24. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
A lack of points and a lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Barkley gets it on third down. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
3 yards. Brings up fourth down.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Allen now on 1st down. That's low and bounces short of his man. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going back. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half.
1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st down, Eagles.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going play action here. Burrow. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, they get to Brown. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Burrow from the gun. And they have somebody there for that quick stop. And a nice completion gets him across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Brown on the inside give. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow to the air now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First down, a run with Barkley. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here he goes. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Ollie set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brown with a return here. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Jump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 now. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Looking to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down game, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Back to throw it. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here he is to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Philadelphia.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
31-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Chase Brown. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.